What's up, guys? So here we are, we're gonna get back into some Outer Worlds. Last time we were in the geothermal plant, so yeah, let's get back into it. Let's have some fun. Once again, that guy is creepy as shit. Yeah, so I finally noticed that where I had my screen, my image positioned was blocking some of the dialogue options and some of the stuff on screen, so I fixed that. Don't worry, guys, you guys can see the full screen now. Alright, so I think, yeah, we just need to go through this door.
Oh.
Okay.
Sweeping feet.
This robot.
Required perfect.
Shotgun's pretty damn good. Shit. So I imagine shotguns might not be the best things, considering it shoots like pellets and they're made out of metal, so probably kind of acts as armor. So you guys still need to repair this damn thing, though. Hopefully there's a freaking workbench around here.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
Hey Jeremy, what's up, man? Remember, this was the robot we fixed a couple videos back. Yeah, it's good to see him. You made it out of that
All
junkyard.
systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
This is odd. Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Mechanicide like genocide? Let's go. Confirmation granted. I like the sound of that. So, alright, Jeremy's got our back here. Alright, buddy, don't worry, I got your back too. Alright, hastily written note. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged, C. Higgins. Go ahead and use the terminal. Something's up with my audio. Can't hear anything. Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it kicks in soon. Just let me know if you guys can't hear anything. Access repair log 0012. Repair bay mechanics log 0012. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals, every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is a leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. C. Higgins. What a bunch of fucking corporate propaganda. Repair bay, mechanics log 0020. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to the logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical... Give me 1 second, sorry. Every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was a work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. C. Higgins. Okay. Alright, let me fix this audio problem. Sorry guys, I don't know what's going on right now. Let me try to fix this. Okay. Do it. Oh, there's still something on the audio. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Hear me or not? Take that. Where the heck did Jeremy go? Yeah, let's try to stay with him. He's got our back, so let's go ahead and get his back. What is this?
2 more.
Okay, so those are the switches that we need to activate in order to divert the power. Let's see, let's go in here. Go ahead and get that. Put that up. Loop that. Where the hell did Jeremy go? Let's see, can we come up here? I feel like there's a door that's gonna be locked up here. Ooh, alright. Get the security card so we can go back in that other room that was locked. Let's see, is there anything we can access here? We'll go ahead and access that terminal right now. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's on it. Nope, hacking too low. I can find a passcode though, let me in. Can't go that way, it's barred. Go ahead and take that. Let's see. This goes. Okay, so those stairs just led up there. You know what? Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back and we'll go ahead and open that office that was previously locked. I think it was over here. Yep, here it is. Bam, there we go. Right. Take that. Corrupted logic module. Alright, so that's for that one guy that doesn't like robots. Alright, let's go ahead and try to find Jeremy.
Wait, Phantom!
I don't know where the hell that guy's at. He's probably at the bottom. Guy almost sounded like a Joker from Mass Effect to me. Maybe it's just me.
Wait, Phantom!
Let's see. It's over here. First, check this way. Okay, so it just goes down. So let's go ahead and open this door
Not
first.
real. You're not real.
Nope. Can't hack that. Oh, there's Jeremy.
You're liable to get stolen.
Trespasser terminated.
Sorry, trying to protect Jeremy there. Let's see. I think there's a way to shut off the steam. Jiggy Noah, what's up? Making the money, huh? Just here to play some games. It's a privilege to do it for you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and shut off the steam release valves. Alright, so that takes care of that. Take all that. What was back here? Oh, workbench, thank God. Okay, so I can finally repair my freaking melee weapon. So, which one did I use? I think it's this one I have equipped. So, bam, repair that. So we can repair that as well. Anything else? Go ahead and repair the light machine gun. Just break down all of these. Hell. Okay, that was weird. Get down. All this stuff I don't really need, so no point in keeping it. You know what, I'll even break this down. Dirty Sanchez SGV. What's up, man? Jiggy Noah, remember the Xbox quote. What's the Xbox quote? Tinker, modify. Go ahead and see if we can modify her weapons for her. Damage type shock. Magazine size. So you know we'll put that on there for her. I'll go ahead and put that on her for as well. Alright, okay. So let's see if we have any mods for this. Mr. Power. Damage type plasma. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put that on. And I think this is the one I have equipped on myself. Yes, so we'll put that on there as well. Yeah, dude, if this stream makes you want to get this game, you should definitely pick it up, man. I enjoy it. It's a good game. Yeah, just I recommend this game. Highly recommend it. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can modify on this shotgun. It's a muzzler. Now we'll go ahead and put this critical damage increase. And screw it, we'll change this, I guess, to change it to shock damage. Let's see how that works for us. Alright, cool. Good. Now we got our freaking melee weapon again. That thing was damn near useless because it was so freaking damn near broken. Okay, just checking to make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay.
Processing.
Making the money. Jiggy Noah. Yeah, I do remember that.
Now.
That was pretty funny. Damn, you got a good memory, man. Okay, so there's a second switch.
Send the power to Miss McDevitt. What happens to the rail?
Oh shit, this guy's getting fucking attacked. Guys over here trying to fuck with Jeremy.
Please
Sit down.
Wave safe, please.
You know, it's so weird because in real life you wouldn't go, you know, searching through someone's pockets if they're dead, but in an RPG, that's all you do. You gotta just loot, loot, loot. Alright, Dirty Sanchez SUV, do you feel like you can actually upgrade the gun, or is it more or less just changing how it looks? I think it's a bit of both, actually. It changes the way it looks, but it also, you know, changes the way it plays and whatnot, what it does. Are you going to get The Last of Us 2 and stream it? I'm definitely going to get it. Streaming it, I don't know, might be a little difficult since, you know, I'm streaming directly from my Xbox One right now onto Mixer. I can't do that, obviously, because The Last of Us 2 is only coming out on PlayStation 4. Almost at 5, but that's not even out yet. So, if I can go ahead and possibly get a capture card, I think I could do it then, but I'd have to look into it more. Because, you know, I'm still getting into this, so I don't know the ins and outs just yet. Let's go ahead and unbar that. Take that. Unbar that. Where's this lead? Okay, I know where that leads. Damn, he doesn't care. He just keeps trucking on. He's like, I'm gonna fucking take these fucking robots on with or without you. Get that. I think there's the last one. Yup. Boom, there it is.
I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Alright, let's see. I'm still looking for that that book, that guide to mechanical engineering, I think it's called. Okay, so we just a big ass circle, it looks like. Dirty Sanchez SUV, Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. You know what? Eventually I'll probably get both, but I'll probably have to go with the Xbox Series X first. You know, I don't really, I guess, think one is necessarily better than the other. I guess I just prefer the Xbox over the PS, you know, the PlayStation just a little bit. But I know the PlayStation's gonna have some really good games for it coming out, so I'll definitely have to get both.
No, just leave me alone.
That's right, we have to go freaking... Pretty sure, yep, that's what I thought, there was nothing over there. Yeah, this guy, we still haven't talked to him down there. So let's go ahead and do that.
Go away, Phantom.
Let's see. Oh, what is this guy? He's way down there. Or, oh, just down there.
Get away.
This guy probably seen some shit. That's why he sounds so panicked and out of his mind. Sucks. Poor guy.
Go away,
Look at him,
Phantom.
he's freaking out right there. Let me just look around the room first. I'll talk to him after. Oh, there it is.
No, just leave me alone.
Found it. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him now.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down, I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
I'm assuming, I think sprats are those little green things that we seen. I guess sprat almost sounds like space rat. I guess that's kind of what they look like. Alright, slow down and tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Uh-huh, and what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
So you ate sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
That's horrible. How could this have happened?
You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the Mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of the logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Well, let's see if there's anything else to talk to this guy about. I wanted to ask you something.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Actually, hang on.
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
Okay, I'll just excuse myself. Sneak, laugh my fucking ass off. Yeah, I know. I don't mess with my sneak too much. Well, the character I made in Skyrim, somewhat, he was kind of like, I guess, a hybrid warrior / rogue. But yeah, and, usually I just go with like a melee-based type of character, so that's what I'm doing here. You know, you can order anything you want, just make sure you finish it. Yeah, man, shit, that's a kind of good advice there. Obviously, especially for food, but damn, kind of goes with anything. Just, you know, anything you want to do or set your mind to, just make sure you follow through with it. You can even apply it there. Alright, so we gotta go back up. And we'll go ahead and get into that office that he gives the passcode to. I think we go back this way, it'll be quicker. I think it would have been about the same. Yeah, here it is. Isn't it here? Yeah, that's right, that's right. Sorry, it looked like a little unfamiliar for a quick second. Okay, I think I went the other way. I meant to go another way. Yeah, Skyrim, you have to sneak. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, man, sometimes you do. Some of those enemies can be a bit tricky or tough. But I mean, once you start leveling up and get some good skills, that game can definitely become a cakewalk. Unless you probably jack the difficulty up. How did I not pick that up the first time? Whatever. Okay, where is it at? Like, Jesus, I feel like I'm lost. Here we go. There it is. Goddamn, sorry about that. Here we go. Auto mechanical control terminal, modify behavior. Probably doesn't matter at this point since I'm pretty sure we just killed them all, but we'll just go to select new mode because they're in guard mode and they're targeting intruders, which is, I guess according to them, anyone. Says error. Mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted in your permanent record. See Higgins. Please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. So we just got that guy in trouble, but I really doubt it because everyone here is dead, unless they mean his superiors, like pretty much in corporate or something like that. All right, so we'll go ahead and select a new target. Set okay, same thing, just basically target is set to intruders. We'll go ahead and define intruders. Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. Define intruders. Intruders, all persons or entities not identified as property of Spacer's Choice. Would you like to modify the definition of intruders? Define intruders as Spacer's Choice auto mechanicals. Definition of intruders successfully updated. Modified definition successfully forwarded to security. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders. And there's nothing else for us to do here. So, this guy gave us. You know what? No, we found the freaking passcode somewhere else. Okay, yeah. So, what we're trying to get, you just come back down here. Guarantee you, I'm gonna take fall damage. Nope, can't even jump over that. Yep, knew it. God, fall damage is kind of ridiculous in this game. And let me see. Check my logs, my quests. Alright, so we just need to return to Ludwig for this to complete this quest, and then we just need to return to Thomas to return the engineering books to him. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do what we came here to do. Divert the power. Oh, that's right, it's telling me to go out because that's not the active quest I have. I think the terminal was over here.
Once we
Yep,
do this,
here it
there's
was.
no going back.
Alright, let's see if she has anything to say real quick before we go ahead and mess with
Something you need?
this. Nope, we'll talk later.
Hey, mister?
Okay. There it
Look,
goes.
I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I'm sure there is still good people there, but they are basically slaves and they just don't know it. So we are going to release the shackles. They may not like it at first, but I guarantee you they'll come to understand it. T-Virus Kiss, how's the new chair? It's great, it's awesome. It's a lot better than sitting on that damn chest I was sitting on before. So yeah, it's comfy, it's cool. You know, actually adjust these armrests really quick, but yeah, it's great. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and say the deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater is going to die without workers in power.
Well, it sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
I see your point. I think I'm ready to make a decision.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Unique lyrics, bust a rap. I can't do that. Can't rap. Not anymore, man. I used to be able to, but just not in me anymore. But actually, I do apologize for not answering your question yesterday. By the time I logged off, I didn't see it. I think you asked about Doom Eternal. Yeah, I'm interested in getting that. Don't know if it'll be anytime soon, because I'll probably honestly get Resident Evil beforehand. But I do want to play that. It looks really good. Alright, so I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
It's because everyone here is a fucking asshole. Like, everyone's a fucking dick. The town leader's a prick. I'm gonna go back and bust his head with a stick. There you go. There's your little rap. Just 3 lines, 3 bars right there. Alright, let's go ahead and redirect this power. Go ahead and continue. And we're gonna redirect the power to... Let's see. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater Botanical Laboratory. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Please select a destination. We're gonna redirect the power, to the Botanical Laboratory. Fuck Edgewater. That place is a nightmare. I would not like to live there. Those people need to be freed. They're basically indentured servants. Or damn near. Yep. Edgewater power regulator is now safe to remove. Power successfully redirected to Botanical Laboratory. Botanical Laboratory power regulator is now operating at optimal capacity. Warning, additional structural damage detected. Permanent power failure detected in Edgewater. Notice, blatant disregard for Spacer's Choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Thank you for serving the Spacer's Choice family. Fuck you, Spacer's Choice. Alright, so there's that. Okay, let's see if she has a comment to make on what we just did.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
We'll talk later. Guess I don't really have much to say to that. Okay. So... Man, I hope I can still freaking... give that guy Ludwig the freaking logic module. I guess we'll find out. If not, maybe I'll just freaking reload real quick and just go ahead and take care of that before I redistribute the power. Finest cigarettes in Halcyon. Wentworth cigarettes. Wentworth High Society. Guess that's what the fancy people with a lot of money smoke, huh? Personally, never been one for cigarettes. I tried them once, took one puff, and I was like, nope. Immediately, they were not for me. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and... We'll go ahead, go all the way back over here, return this freaking logic module to him, and then we'll go return those engineering guides to, what was his name, Thomas, and then we'll go back and see the deserters. This guy doesn't even know what's gonna hit him. Oh, it's fast. He's down. Thought I was gonna off. Come here. Damn, she beat him down with that hammer. Okay. I don't really feel like looting them right now. So we're probably gonna go the long way around because I think if I go through the town, I'll probably set off some conversations. People will be pissed at me. I guess understandably so, but trust me, they'll be better without that damn cannery and this freaking corporation over them. Just seen an enemy right now. Where the hell did they go?
Incoming!
I think it was down there. Man, look at that. Coming in like Thor or something.
No hard feelings, okay?
Alright. Let's see. Sorry about that. I didn't want to fast travel to the town or anything. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
This guy's just always thinking everything is done by robots. Alright, you mentioned the logic module. I found one in the geothermal plant.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Take care. Alright, well, that does it with that guy. Let's go ahead and go back and see Thomas now. Let's go to the map, and we'll go ahead and fast travel here to the Botanical Lab. Better than nature. Yeah, sure. Energizing ointment. Yeah, that sounds very reliable. Bread? I don't know. I don't think I would trust that bread. Do not think I would trust that bread. Would you guys use that ointment? Or that skin cream? Or eat that bread? I don't know if I can trust Auntie Cleo's. Okay, where is he at? There he is.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of those data pads you wanted.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1, found in the Community Center Archives. Part 2, found in the cannery. The elusive Part 3, someone stashed away inside the old geothermal plant. Oh man, there's no option to give them all 3 at one time. Whatever. Alright, Part 1, found in the Community Center Archives.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
So did he say building something out of a potato? I guess all those comments you see, oh, this was recorded with the potato. Maybe they've got some truth to them. Hold on, I've got more for you.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Part 2, found it in the cannery.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
And hold on, I've got more for you.
Don't keep me in suspense.
The elusive Part 3, someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
I should go. Okay, let's see. What quest do we got? Return to Reed. Retrieve the power regulator. So we gotta go back to Edgewater. Before that, we'll go ahead and talk to you. What was her name? Adelaide here. See if she's got anything to say to us. And then we'll go and talk to that douchebag Reed over there. Or back in town. Let's just lead outside, I imagine it does. Yep. Where the hell is she? Where the hell is this woman at? Well, I guess let's use this terminal real quick. Let's go ahead and look in the personal files. We can't hack. So, go ahead and return experimental notes. Open first entry. Experimental notes, first entry. I am hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it is cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own 2 hands. This place shall become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturalists failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. May the Eternal smile upon my endeavors. Let's open the last entry. Experimental notes, last entry. Flora are living things as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because of the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people, acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know quite how to explain that. I am sure the scientists will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude after months of my own experimentation that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. Okay, alright, now let's go ahead and try to find this woman. I don't know if she just dipped. She was like, yeah, go ahead and, take the power from the town. And then she was like, alright, I'm out this bitch. Like, I'm not going down for this. The hell did this woman go? Oh, I almost stole that. Ooh, that was close. What the fuck? Did I just miss her? I guarantee you I freaking just missed her. She was right. Yep, there she is. Goddamn, she was hiding behind that shit. Blended right in.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
Hate the town all you want, it won't bring your son back? Yeah, that's kind of mean. Let's go ahead and say, what happens now?
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
You don't sound too pleased.
I don't look forward to turning folk away. Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists mixing with us, no matter how desperate they may be. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is the better way of life. No kidding.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Alright. So, now that we talked to her, let's go ahead and go back into town. Guarantee Reed is gonna fucking be livid, but... Oh well, screw him. That guy's a fucking dick. Oh my god, why does it do that? It's annoying. What is this? A canid? Canid, I think. However you say it. Basically, like the freaking space dogs. Giant space dogs. There's some freaking crazy looking chompers right there. They're like manes and tails almost look like they're flowers or something. God damn, this place, look, everything's closed down, shut down, dark.
Why are all the lights off?
The power's out in the whole town. Pipe down.
Jesus. Talk to this guy.
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark.
You know what, screw it, this is still an option, so let's go ahead and say this to him. You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
I'm just gonna say, I'm guessing you were trained at a medical school.
Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer. Brochures 1 through 5. Courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development.
Alright, well, I should go. Maybe we'll go around and talk to like every person of interest in this town before we go ahead and talk to Reed.
Power's out, but I can't just leave my goods unattended. Don't suppose you'd care to do business?
I'm not sure if this guy has anything else to tell, so let's just go with, I have some questions.
Go right ahead.
Nope, never mind, goodbye. Guys checking the bar.
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk? Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice.
I'll be on my way. No, thank you. Talk to her.
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables.
Well, leave you be. Okay, let's see, can we... Oh yeah, okay. So go ahead and talk to Mr. Abernathy
Just
here.
as I was on the mend, the cannery had to go and shut down.
Oh, just magically now he feels better. See, that's why I didn't give him the meds. Oh, I'll leave you be.
How am I supposed to file a report with the power dead?
So, it's closed. Can we even get into Parvati's house? Nope, we can't even get into her house. Ain't that some shit? Let's see. Was there anyone else around town to talk to?
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
Yeah, how's he gonna do that with the power off? Let's go ahead and talk to her real quick.
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
Goodbye. We're not gonna talk to him just yet. I know it's kind of going out of the way. I'm just curious if that gravedigger guy, what's his name, Silas out there, has anything to say. So we'll go talk to him after first. See if Vicar Max has anything
I'll
to
meet
say.
you on the ship when you're ready to depart from Emerald Vale, Captain.
Nope, so nothing new. I just thought of something else I need to be doing. Yeah, they got this guy. Got this guy stuck in his house, huh? guess they're quarantining the sick people. th Annual Tossball Series. Looks like it could be fun. I used to play a bit of baseball back in the day. Nothing crazy, you know, like Little League and whatnot. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. Usually I played, what did I usually play? Freaking outfield, either like center field or left field.
Don't see the sense in all this fussing over the power. Cannery shutting down just means I'll have more bodies to bury.
See you around. That's not good. This guy don't give two fucks. He's like, look, I'ma still be in business. Fuck you guys. I'm good. Let's enter around the side here. It should take us closer to the freaking cannery anyways. Prefabricated living, just like home. Step 1, step 2, and step 3. Bam! You got a house. Looks more like a freaking store or something. Screw that though. This guy is still incredibly creepy. Quarantine, just like real life. Yeah, I know, man. It's kind of sucks, but I mean, ultimately it is for the best, you know. You know, if you are sick, you don't want to get anyone else sick, and even if you aren't sick, just, you know, stay home if you don't need to go anywhere. Just, you know, keep you and your loved ones safe. Do I miss baseball? I do actually, man. Yeah. I would really just play it for fun. You know, like, I'll be honest, I'm not the most competitive guy, but I do miss playing it, you know. Just something about getting out there, throwing the ball back and forth, or, you know, being up to bat and just smacking the hell out of it way out there. It was fun. Or, I mean, shit, back when I played, I used to have a hell of an arm on me. You know, I once, ball got hit out to me in left field, and guy was rounding third base going home, and I gunned it all the way to the catcher, and I've made that bitch go back to third base, so that felt good. T-Virus Kiss, I know you said you played some of this before. So far, do you recommend it? I actually do. I really do. You know, I'm not going to say it's like freaking God's gift to gaming, the best game ever. But it's a really good game. It's a really good RPG. You know, so far to me, it seems like the choices you make matter. I like the exploration, the skills and whatnot, the companions. Parvati's really cool. So yeah, I enjoy it. I think anyone who likes anything similar to Fallout, Skyrim, whatever, would probably enjoy this game. I think there was one person left here, like Phyllis Granger. Yep, there she is.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Alright, nothing crazy, but I guess we can go with this since this is still highlighted. I'd like to talk to you about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Damn. Let's go ahead and say... I guess we'll say Conrad tells me Eugene wasn't a suicide.
I don't understand. I found Eugene's body. I know the guy shot himself. Wait, are you telling me he was murdered?
Eugene overdosed on medication. The medication drove him paranoid. You'll have to ask Conrad for the details. I just thought you should know. No, we'll go ahead and lie to her. You didn't hear it from me.
I didn't have enough to worry about. Now I've got to keep one eye peeled for a possible criminal. This is all a little too much for me to take in. But I guess if Eugene wasn't a suicide, our town won't have to pay a penalty.
Take care. This fucking guy's dead, and all she can give a shit about is like, oh, well, we won't have to fucking pay for it. Fuck you, guy. We saving money. God damn, these fucking people, I swear. This is why I cut their fucking power off. Let me know. Do you guys think I made the right choice by cutting their power off? Or should I have cut the power off over there to the other people? Who were kind of living almost like, I almost said hippies, but they weren't living like hippies. But, you know, they were just growing shit and trying to be more in tune with the nature and actually fucking be caring and whatnot. So, that's my take. Unique Lyrics, you did the same thing. Yeah, fuck these people here. These people fucking suck. Look at this guy all posted here like he's fucking hard and gonna fucking scare me or something. Let's go fucking talk to him.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Why'd you do it? The way he's talking to me, like he's gonna fucking have his fucking goon squad beat me down or something. Yeah, right, bitch. Fuck all you guys up. Dirty Sanchez says, laugh my fucking ass off. These guys don't need power. No, they really don't. They're fucking... they suck as people, man. I don't owe you an explanation. It's not personal. I need your power regular. I mean, that's true, but I'll be honest. It was a little personal. I almost want to say this to him to kind of like brush him off, be a little fucking gruff and badass. Like, I gotta tell you shit, man. But you know what? Let's be straight up with him. Fuck you, to teach you a lesson, man.
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
He's gonna be, yeah. Like his morals are all high and mighty. I know, right? The way he's fucking talking. Yeah, right, dude. Life is full of betrayals. I'm just the most recent one. You're a horrible person and you deserve everything that's coming to you. I mean, that is true. The only reason I don't want to tell him this is because it's almost saying, like, fuck you and the entire town. For the most part, yes, it's true, but I'm sure there is a couple people here that are, you know, decent people. So I'm not going to tell him that. You're all slaves to Spacer's Choice. I'm liberating you. That's true. You know, Adelaide had the right idea. I had to make you see that. That's true, but we're gonna go ahead and tell him this. You're all slaves to Spacer's Choice. I'm liberating you.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Oh my god. Yeah, but see, you're so freaking goddamn brainwashed and everything. You think this is a good way of life, and it's really not. You know, let's just ask him. What's gonna happen to Edgewater?
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Well, I mean, at least your fucking piece of shit ass is still going to jail. So that's one thing your fucking company got right by sending you to rot in prison, but only for gross incompetence for being bad at your job, instead of you were kind of a piece of shit human being. Go ahead and intimidate this guy. Call off your guy. Sorry. Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for, and then leave us be.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's hear what he
Stand
has to say.
down, all of you. We're done here.
Yeah, smart choice. 30 cents. Intimidate. Hell yeah, man. Slap that derby hat off its head. I almost want to Unique Lyrics, but you know what? I guess I'll let this guy suffer a slow fate and just kind of see what happened to his fucking crappy town that he loves so much and just let him rot in jail. Bam, there it is. Alright, now we just need to return to the ship. Real quick, let's see if she has anything to say.
Something you need?
Unique lyrics, and now they eat in the dark. I know, it's kind of sad. I almost feel bad, but... I mean, this place needed to go. You asked me, is it... Obviously, if I could've, I guess, had both places have power, or been like, look, all you bad people here, get out of power. You know, we're just gonna leave the good people, the good folks in here that'll run this town smoothly. I would have done that, but it was one or the other, and I chose the other people because that was, to me, the best choice. I apologize if my camera keeps cutting in and out. Damn, I gotta get that fucking weapon. That's nice looking right there. That looks like that's could do some damage. Slices, dices, cauterizes. Damn, so you just slice someone's fucking limb off and then bam, they ain't even gonna bleed out because you just cauterized the wound right then and there. Okay, so the unreliable, let's go ahead and fast travel to that. There it is. Alright, so we'll probably just go ahead, just enter the ship. I think it should enter the quest right there, and then, you know, I'll go ahead and just end the stream there. Okay, let's see. Pretty big fucking ship. Yeah, let's go walk around it real quick. We'll just take a little gander at it. T-Virus Kiss. I haven't seen the camera cut in and out. Has it happened for you guys? I don't know. I'm only asking because I see the light on my camera like go out real quick and then it comes on. Okay, unique lyrics for like a second or two. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't tripping then. Yeah, pretty nice. You know, kind of bland, but it's pretty fucking big. You know, it gets the job done. It gets the job done. Kind of like me with phones. I don't need the most fancy one. I'm like, does it call? Yep. Does it text?
Is this
Yep.
your ship?
Alright, cool. I'll take it.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
What should we tell her? Deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same. You know, yeah. Those deserters left Edgewater behind, nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Excuse me.
What do you think?
I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's so funny. She's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever played Mass Effect, but she almost reminds me of Tali. You know, kind of like the smart, almost nerdy chick. You know, she's like kind of funny and dorky. Kind of reminds me of her. Tali was one of my absolute favorite characters too. God, if you guys haven't played the Mass Effect series, I really recommend playing that game, or that entire series. To me, obviously, I've said it before, my favorite video game, video game series, I think is the best video game series of all time. So you guys definitely cannot go wrong with it. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this guy real quick.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room. I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
T-Virus kiss. Uh-oh, a new boo. LOL. And crying face. Heart. Yeah, sadly not, because there is no romance options in this game. It's just friendships. We'll ask him one question here, and then I'll go ahead and leave the conversation and end the stream there. We'll just ask, any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
That sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
T-Virus kiss. Emergency induction port. Emergency induction port. Yeah, if you guys haven't played Mass Effect, you guys won't get that, but if you had, you guys will. That's a funny-ass scene, too. She's talking about a fucking straw because she's drunk, and she wears, like, this environmental suit because, her immune system is really weak. Just from being basically nomads over hundreds of years. Pretty much killed their immune system because their homeworld got taken over by the AI they created, the Geth. They rebelled against them. But anyways, yeah, so she can't get the straw into, like, the little hole in her mask. So, and she's calling the straw emergency induction port. Alright, let's go with, how will a crew manifest help us to track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker? Yeah, I'm curious.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Let's just go. It sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Alright, bam. That was it. Alright, guys. I hope, nothing gets cut off again like yesterday with the chat. So if it does, again, I apologize. I will get back and respond to you guys in the next video. So I will be streaming again come tomorrow. Same time, 8 p.m. Pacific time, sorry. So go ahead, yeah, just tune in. Let's go ahead and we'll continue this. I'm almost at the part where I'll be playing with my original save file. So really all I need to do is have a couple of conversations with Parvati and Max there. And then that's it. And I'll go ahead and use my main character. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. You go ahead and just save it really quick. Alright. Bam. So, yep, like I said, as always, it's a privilege and an honor to play this game for you. Just any games. I enjoy games so much. It's my favorite thing to do, pretty much. So, yeah, once again, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. You guys take care. Have a good night, good morning, anything, wherever you may be. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.